Hey everybody, this is Anime Schmanime Reviewer.
And Kelly the Critic.
And today we are going to be doing a radio special for Dudes United. This is going to be really fun. I was thinking about this, I'm like, we haven't done anything, anything like this. And I thought, hey, why not try it, And for today we're going to be talking about certain subjects that we're kind of, interested in, we want to talk more about. For our first segment, we're going to be talking about the worst movies of all time.
we have a long list, man.
We do, and we found all these at certain websites where, and some of them are very accurate. I mean, we see most of the movies on this list, and we do agree that some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are so bad they're fun, but there are some that are just bad. Right, Kels? Yeah. All right, Kels. Okay, for the first on our worst movie list, we have Robot Monster, the 1950s B movie about a alien that has a gorilla body and a scuba diver head. So
you showed this to me after you saw it,
right? And
I was laughing. This movie is so not serious.
But it tried to be serious.
They were like, I feel like the director was like, oh, this movie is so serious, and I'm gonna make it so serious.
I'm gonna make it so insightful.
It was. How can you find that scary? A guy in a gorilla suit with a scuba diver head.
Maybe he just thought to himself, maybe this will be different. Since it's different, maybe I'll make it seem like it's scary.
Me and Mike were just like every time. Okay, so he has this machine that
bubble machine.
And every time we saw it, we're like, bubbles,
fucking bubbles. And that was just.
It's like what?
Apparently, I think I found out that bubble machine was actually promoted to sell more bubble machines.
It didn't work.
I don't know. I really don't know how the reaction. But I heard the movie was very cheaply made, like $1,000, something around a few $1,000s, and it made back $1 million. But sadly, I found out the director actually didn't get any of those funds back, and the company just took all his money away from what he deserved. I'm like, that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Even though the movie is okay, I'll admit this. The movie is not. It's hokey.
It's entertaining.
It is, but in a it's so bad it's good kind of thing. And I don't hate it. I really don't.
No, I don't hate it except for the ending. That kind of just pissed me off. It was kind of like a
slap in the face.
Yeah,
slap in the face.
Because after I saw it, I was like, "Fuck you, movie."
But you know what? I kind of like though is that what they were trying to say, in the mind of the individual who dreamt the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's more kind of creepy because who would think of that?
Exactly.
I don't want to say too much without ruining anything,
but if you think about it, and if they did it right, it probably would have been a creepier movie.
But that ending was kind of creepy.
It was. It
was kind of
all right.
Came out of nowhere.
Next one.
All right, the next worst movie, which was considered the worst movie of all time at one time, was Plan 9 from Outer Space. Classic bad movie making here.
Yes, I'm sorry, but that movie is my favorite. One of my favorites. Worst movies to watch because it's just so bad.
It's and the props and everything, and you can actually in one scene you can actually see the boom mic.
Yeah,
but it was in the flight scene. It was just the two pilots who saw the ship, and they have a boom mic, and it's flying all about them, and they're
it's one of those movies where you're just like, wow.
It's Ed Wood didn't. It seems to me that Ed Wood just didn't care if he made one mistake or two that were somewhat noticeable. He just went along with it, and it was.
It was funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
So
we saw it in the theater because they were having this Halloween thing for riff tracks. If you know what riff tracks are, it's they make fun of movies that are good.
Yeah, and it's weird.
I saw it. We saw it at my theater where I work, and it was funny. I mean, I was dying. It was just terrible.
What's funny about movies like this is that. The plot is just ridiculous.
It makes no sense.
Okay, first of all, aliens using the dead to conquer Earth. And what's even more blatant in this movie is that they have night and day is really quick. 1 moment it's nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, and it was just it's ridiculous because he didn't.
It's that whole thing
no
where
consistency.
It's day night where they say it's supposed to be night but it's actually day and it's supposed to be night, it's supposed to be day.
The director was just so dense that he just didn't realize that it was just that weird but That's just terrible, you know.
It's terrible, but it's a funny movie, and
it's worth a laugh.
Yeah, if you want to find it, I'd rent it, but not buy it. But if it's something that if you want a good laugh,
then go and check it out for yourself.
All right. Next one. Troll 2.
Oh god. Okay, Kels, where to begin with this movie?
Well, you showed me the first one first because I wanted to see it because I'd heard of this movie and I didn't see it, and you're like, let's
start with the first troll. You know,
and I was like, okay, it's not a great movie, but it's not a bad movie. It's just
could have been worse.
Yeah, it was a low budget V movie, I think, and so like, all right, let's see the sequel. No.
Kelly was like, I told Kelly, you gotta see this movie because it's so bad.
I wanted to leave so bad. I couldn't take it.
But at least you can say you're like one of the few people who survived. And
it's bad. It's bad. It has nothing to do with trolls.
It's goblins. They're goblins. They're not trolls. And first up, and it's funny, the whole story is about this kid named Joshua who fucking decides that he's just really just this weird fucking annoying kid.
Oh god, yeah.
And he apparently is seeing his dead grandfather who's telling him about these goblins that live in this certain town that will eat you.
Called Nilbog?
Nilbog. Which is goblins
backwards.
Spelled backwards. That's fucking original.
Woo!
Yay. And apparently his parents go down there for a vacation, and then they have this family. And then they have this family that goes and tries to watch his house for him, which makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
No,
why would you have strangers do that?
I don't know.
No.
The only saving grace is the evil girl. Woman.
The Goblin Queen.
Goblin Queen, yeah. She was
great.
She was trying. She was trying to be creepy, and she was fucking creepy.
And those big eyes. She always was like, "Oh, to make myself more assertive, I will make my eyes bigger and more."
She was the only thing that was remarkably good.
You know what's so funny is every time I look at her with those big eyes, I think I got aroused. I don't know. I just thought that.
Mike.
Hey! I'm just saying. It's like she had powers, and it worked on my penis. It was terrible.
And just
But all in all, the acting's horrible. You can't take this seriously at all.
No, but it's not so bad where you can't watch it. I mean, I watched it again and I was like, all right,
it still sucks.
It still sucks, but it's not like you won't kill yourself afterwards.
It makes you laugh.
It does. If you are feeling so fucking down and you just want to laugh, put in Troll 2.
Or if you really want to get sick and not go to school, then watch it, because this movie itself is like a disease.
It's disgusting. There are some parts where I couldn't look because
it was just nasty.
Yeah, they went way too into it, but yeah.
And the Italian director thought, well, this is a masterpiece. Well, fuck you. It is not.
He's stupid.
He's full of shit. That's what he is.
The
documentary, best worst movie.
He's a dick, man. I don't know if I could have worked with him. Goddamn.
Like, I thought I was a perfectionist, but this guy, this director, man.
All right, on to the next one.
North. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see this. Mike did, so
I saw this a long time ago when I was a kid, and I was kind of like, "Is this a nightmare? Because this cannot be real." Okay, North is about this kid named North. We're very, very, very fucking original. All right, and it's directed by Rob Reiner, who did great movies like This Is Spinal Tap, which is classic. Misery, yeah, classics. And he goes and does this fucking movie. Bless you, Kels. And he does this movie, which is about a kid who's fed up with his parents who are actually acted by Jason Alexander and Julie Louis-Dreyfus, and it's just like, why don't you guys just go back to doing Seinfeld? Don't even do movies together. Just do Seinfeld, please. And I was watching this, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is horrible. He does, and he has, and it doesn't matter. The movie's bad. I'll just ruin it for you, okay? The whole movie's a fucking dream, okay? It's just a dream.
Bullshit.
That's some
BS. That's a director who doesn't care, and he just wants to end the movie and be like, all right,
I think he let someone else direct this movie, because Rob Reiner would not have lowered himself to do such crap. And first off, there's so much good talent here. There's Reba McEntire, there's Dan Aykroyd, there's Bruce fucking Willis in this movie.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the movie, but I saw a trailer for it. He plays a bunny.
He plays Easter Bunny.
Yeah, or like his conscience, I guess you'd say.
It's like a guy, like some sort of weird.
He literally is talking to this kid who is a young What's the kid's name?
His name's North.
No, the actor.
Oh, Elijah Wood. As a young Elijah Wood.
Who goes up to be in Lord of the Rings. Fuck yeah. But he's literally talking to this kid in a bodysuit. It's
like you don't find that a little bit awkward and maybe a little bit creepy.
Dude, I'd run and slap him in the face.
Yeah, but this is, and also it has a lot of stereotypes. And
bad movie.
It's just
don't see it.
just don't see it. All right, don't see it.
All right, Battlefield Earth.
Yay! But we have to go take a break after this before we go into that fucking movie, which I will obliterate.
We'll take a break. We need some water.
So we'll be right back after these messages, and check out part 2. Actually, that'll be
part 2,
which we will put up. All right, thank you.